The next reason is because that behavior emasculates a man. Men have an achievement bias. They have to achieve in order to feel successful as an individual. Right? Like I said, the nature of a woman is to receive. The nature of a man, and we're talking about in our healthy mental emotional states, the nature of a man is to give, is to provide, is to contribute. And if he doesn't have purpose in that way, he's not contributing financially, he's not paying bills, he can't come into the home and say, I bought that or I built that, then that's going to be a problem. And he is going to feel emasculated within himself, even if he thinks that he wants a woman to provide for him financially. First of all, that tells you so much about a man's character. That tells you so much about who a man is and whether or not he's operating in a healthy state of masculinity or not. If he is okay with you paying all the bills, that is the reddest flag. It's not even a red flag. It is a red bedspread, right? Like if you started to just wave the entire sheet and not just the flag. So the fact that he has let you pay for him consistently means that he's not a provider. He doesn't have a provider man mindset. And he's also comfortable being treated like a child and being emasculated, which means that he will have a pattern of behavior that's going to be disruptive and destructive to you because he'll have to seek that need to achieve externally. And generally that comes with sleeping with other women. Okay? Girl. All right now. And so that's the hugest thing in the spectrum of all of this. Wow, you're allowing me to parent you. You're allowing me to take care of you. You're allowing me to mother you. And eventually you're going to feel used. Even if you've agreed to everything that you're doing, you're going to start feeling used. And for if you're like most women, right? We like to give and you get some joy from it, especially if your love language is gifts or act of service. You're going to do things, but then you're going to feel like you've been taken advantage of. And that interrupts your ability to trust other men. It interrupts your ability to trust this potential partner. You start looking for things now because the trust is disrupted, and then the entire relationship becomes chaotic, right? And then finally, you lose your sense of self, you lose your sense of joy, and you lose your sense of balance. So your emotional senses will be disrupted completely. If you are operating in partnership with a man that you're taking care of financially and you're parentifying yourself and now you're operating like his mother, you'll start to question at some point, who am I? Who am I? Because your pleasure needs will no longer be being met because the passion is gone. He won't be attracted to you sensually, sexually, and intimately anymore because now you're operating like a mom. Because you are taking care of him financially, now you're angry, you're upset, you have resentment. You're telling him to pick his clothes up, wash the dishes, clean this, do that, right? And so there's nothing sexy or attractive about that in a woman. That anger, that rage, that disappointment is going to come up and it's going to show up. And you are going to lose your sense of self. And so all of the things that you were willing to overlook in this man because you felt like, well, he'll create some ease in my life. I just want to have a man in my life. Now you won't even have that. You'll simply have a burden. You'll simply have another bill.